What up, Mikey's crew? It's your good friend Michael here. We're at Hackett Catholic Central, or Hackett Catholic Prep, I think is what they call it now.
The Fighting Irish.
Yeah, they call it Hackett Catholic Prep now. My bad. So today it's the Shamrock 5K we're running. It's like 8 days after St. Patrick's Day. I think maybe they didn't want to hold it the day after because maybe there'd been those crazy drunks. Nobody wanted to show up. No, I'm just kidding. Or am I? You never know. So anyways, this is the 10th annual Shamrock Run. This is the shirt for this year. Nice and green. Of course, it is green for St. Patrick's Day.
You can see the Hackett symbol. And then you can see the 10th annual.
10th annual. And it's the Shamrock Run. It's 2017. And here are your sponsors. Whoops. Here are your sponsors on the back. So I haven't done this race in 3 years. Probably wondering, well, geez, Michael, don't you like running 5Ks? Well, yeah, but in 2016, I was doing the training for the marathon, for the Kalamazoo Marathon, and in 2015, I was doing the training for the gorgeous half marathon. So I haven't done this race since 2014. So during that training, obviously, I didn't have time to fit in a 5K. I had time to, do my training, and that was it. So no 5Ks were done in the spring. I had to wait until after those races. So when I ran in 2014, I got my best time ever here. It was 20 minutes, 47 seconds. We'll see what we can do today. When I did the Winter Blast last month in February, I did 22, I think it was 22:26, something around that time. So today we're looking, or 22:36 might have been the time. I think that was the time. So we're gonna today see if we can be between 21:30 and 22:30 for our goal for a finishing time. If I'm faster than that, that'd be awesome. This is the first spring 5K race. It's spring now, and it's my first 5K race when I'm 29 years old. That doesn't mean I changed age groups, though. I'm still in the 25 to 29 age group. I'm just on the far end of it now. Looking at the results last year as well, it might be hard to get a medal, as the top 3 finishers were all under 22 minutes. So we'll have to see, in my age group at least, we'll have to see if I can get in there. Hopefully, like I said, I can. So yeah, that's about all I have right now. Oh, weather conditions outside. Talking yesterday, 70 degrees, it was beautiful. Today we're talking, well, no wind today like it was yesterday. Yesterday was pretty windy, today it's not. We're talking temperatures in the 40s, which is okay, but we also could be looking at some rain. Right now, when we got here, it had stopped, maybe sprinkling just a little bit, but you could end up getting a steady rain during the race as well. So I'm going to be wearing this hat during the race. I will not be wearing the jacket, that'll be taken off, but I got my Row the Boat shirt on. Again, like I said, I'll be wearing this in every single race I do this season. And I got like a long sleeve Under Armour shirt on under it as well to help keep me just a little bit warmer.
Yeah, we can see the Under Armour over the
But, the thing is, I can't get too down like, oh, it's raining out there. Well, guess what? Everybody has to deal with the exact same weather conditions. So that's it for now. I'm going to show you the course, and then we'll see you at the start line. All right, so here's the course map for today's run. Shows you where the mileage and the water stop. Also shows you the elevation change as well. As you can see, from about the start of the race to about a half mile, maybe a little bit more, you've got basically a downhill, and then you've got like a gradual incline all the way from maybe like the 3/4 of the first mile mark all the way just to about the 1.5 mark, maybe the 1.25 mark. Then it kind of flattens out. And then from 2 on, it's basically downhill with a little bit of uphill in there. That's going to be right near the finish line. So anyways, we start here right on Kilgore. As we head down this road, the first time I ever did this race, I thought there's a pretty big hill over here, and I thought, oh great, we're going to have to run up that hill. But then we ducked up into the neighborhoods, side streets. So Lama Street to Bronson Boulevard, 1 mile mark right here. Continue on Bronson Boulevard for quite a long ways. Got a short little road right here, which has got the water stop, down to the 2 mile mark, and then from here, it's like I said, it's pretty much downhill. You hit Parker Street. Duke Street's gonna have your hill, but not till down at that point. Then you hit Downey Street, and then what's that? Rivington Street, Pleasant Avenue, back to Duke Street, 3 mile mark, hills the hill's like right in this area. Come back onto Kilgore, and you end right at in the school. So that's the route for today.
Mr. Pope.
That's all the people. This is a Shamrock run. Run and walk. You're looking beautiful.
That's 40.
Come on, Frank! Go, Frank!
We're looking for cross country.
Good job! Looking good! Good job! There we go. Run, dude, run! Run like a hunk of tents! Woohoo! Here goes Michael! We have 21.
I'm gonna record it, Jeremy. Yeah, Jeremy! Woo! Jeremy got first to the pump and run.
Nice.
Show off that award.
Yeah. Lovely.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
And first place with a time of 21:40, Michael Howden.
Yay, Michael.
Woo! Hey, Michael.
The ladies ages 20 to 24, Dana Braun in third place with a time of 34.
There we go.
Second place, Bridget.
Right, gonna do the recap of the race from the car. This is after the awards. I didn't do it inside the gym. It is now raining outside. So for the race, it did not rain. At least not, you know, like steadily. It might have sprinkled a little bit, but I didn't really feel it during the run, to tell you the truth. I was going too fast to feel if it was raining or not.
It rained a little.
Okay, well, I didn't really feel it.
It's nothing like this. It was nothing like this. It was like very slight.
So once again, another race where I didn't have to run in the rain, at least a steady rain. So that was really good. So the race, I think I started out a little bit too fast for the first mile, to tell you the truth. My time, they were shouting times out at the mile marker, but when I looked at my watch, it was like only 0.96 miles in. So I was like, I don't think that was the mile marker. They were a little bit off with that, at least according to my watch. I don't know if it was right on or not. And the course was like 3.14, not exactly 3.1, but that's okay. Not a big deal. So when my watch finally went off at the mile mark, it was like 6:41, which was definitely faster than any mile I've ran in quite a long time. Well, not a long time, but about a year or so. So that was it definitely felt really fast, I'll tell you that. Because like during my tempo runs, the fastest I did was like 7:03. So, you know, my speed's getting out there. 6:41 soon will feel fast, but won't feel like really fast where I'm completely drained after that. We started out going down Kilgore. You get a little uphill right at the start, and then it goes downhill, and then you turn down a side street, which it kind of like steadily does an incline, but you really don't feel it. It's just kind of like a little bit of an incline while you're running through the side streets. There's little downhills in there as well. We ran down Bronson Boulevard, which was definitely like the longest part to get to the water stop, and then did another quick turn to get to the 2-mile mark, which when I got to that point, my second mile was 7:03, so I had slowed down by 22 seconds at that point. So, you know, I knew I was going to end up slowing down after running that first mile, but I was telling myself, okay, last mile, let's, you know, try our best here to pick it back up, to pick the speed up, to get things rolling again. Because what I did at the Winter Blast was during that last mile, I was able to pick up the time again. That way I wasn't suffering in time near the end of the race too bad. I like picked it up maybe by, well, it was 20 seconds or so, maybe between that last second and third mile at the Winter Blast. It wasn't as fast today, but the last mile mostly is downhill. There is like a slight uphill about halfway through the last mile. Then once we turn onto Duke Street for the last time, you get the big downhill, flattens out, and then you get the big uphill at the end. I used the momentum to carry myself up the hill, but I got about halfway up, and then it was like it kind of started to run out. I had a couple runners behind me, but I was able to beat them to the finish line. And when I crossed my last mile, or when it went off, my last mile was 6:57. So I had a negative split of 6 seconds there, so that was definitely really, really good. And I came in, overall time was 21:40, which I didn't say what my goal was. I know at the beginning of the video before the race, but my goal today, after running the 22:36, which I did at Winter Blast, I was trying to do between about 21:30 and 22:30 today. So that was good, 21:40 for that. So I'd like to, for the next race, which isn't until May now, which is going to be the Borges 5K, I'd like to definitely try to be under 21 for that race, so take off that 40 seconds. So I've got, you know, a whole month to train in between there. And, you know, I'll be doing tempo runs, intervals. I'll keep doing my 4 and 6 mile and 3 mile easy runs, long runs, and that'll help get me ready for that. So I think I definitely can get back under 21. If I don't, at least I hope to be at least close to it, maybe within 10 seconds of it. But I'd like to definitely be under 21, so that's my goal. So next year for the Shamrock Run, it's going to be on March 24th. But before we go here, they actually had a little pamphlet here. It tells about the story of the Shamrock Run in here. It says, 10 years ago, 2 men had a vision of a run-walk with people from all over Kalamazoo area to celebrate the start of spring, celebrate the fun of St. Patrick's Day, and bring people together and focus on their health, while also helping the athletic programs at Hackett and partner grade schools. That run took shape out of the dedication of Brian Maloney and Tim Kozel. They found the volunteers, students, parents, and friends to make it a reality. Each year, the Shamrock Run has grown and has become a cherished event for area runners and many others. So it's a great event to do. Like I said, I missed it the past few years just because I was training for the Kalamazoo Marathon and the Borges Half Marathon. Just didn't have time to fit in a 5K in there, especially when you're doing the longer mileage at this time in the training program for the marathon or the half marathon. I want to thank my wife Kathleen for graciously coming again, cheer me on, and help film for today. Also want to thank you guys. There's definitely been a little bit of an uptick in some subscribers, so I'm glad to see that. Thank you all for joining the channel that have recently joined and have continued to watch the videos. I'm always glad to, you know, make content for you guys. I love doing that, and love sharing my passion about many different things: running, sports, video games, you name it. I love sharing that passion with you. So we're gonna get going here, so drop a thumbs up in this video if you enjoyed it. And thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe for more content. And you follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links are in the description below. Until next time, this is Michael out and over and out. Mikey, screw you guys to the best. Take care.
Bye.